From Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier, first at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Frazier on at first, nobody out. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Nobody out, runner on first. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball just missed above the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Back up the middle. Segura for 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Gene.
Now here's the pitch.
Segura.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now to the plate, Alec Bohm. First pitch of the AB now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2. Now that's popped up. Tatis is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
San Diego, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
First offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
No score here as we play inning number 2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Will Myers. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a step off. The 1-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Snell is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His career line against Wheeler. He's gone 3 for 8. Lifted down the line in left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. That will bring up Austin Nola, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now to the plate, Brad Miller, 7, 8, and 9. To start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
So here is Roman Quinn. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham is there, 2 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Adam Frazier.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Frazier is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now that.
No one on with 1 down. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Now here's the first offering.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. One down with a runner at second. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Eric Hosmer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In his career, Hosmer has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Myers stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Trent Grisham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Padres on top, 4-0. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is underneath this one. 1 down. That brings up Alec Bohm. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first safely.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Phillies. So now here is Austin Nola. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Adam Frazier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
The left fielder, Tommy.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And it's fouled away.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading up for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Galvis leads off first with 1 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit softly on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. David Hale takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hale 33 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Jake Cronenworth will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Will Myers, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. Into the box, Andrew Knapp. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in will be Gene Segura. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Segura.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Next to hit, Alex.
Now batting.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Boom.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Count is 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. First pitch on the way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
Now to the plate, here is Trent Grisham.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder,